はい、皆さんこんにちは。今回の動画ではですね、この最強の教材と呼び声の高い、僕が呼んでるんですけども、呼び声の高いこの DUO3.0 っていう教材をですね、以前は上野公園でですね、屋外でどれだけこれが実践に役立つかということを紹介してきたんですけども、今日はこの家の中で屋内でどれだけこの例文を暗記しているとそれを応用して実践として使えるかっていうのを紹介していきたいと思います。で、英語を使うこの DUO3.0 に出てくる例文を使ってこの DUO3.0 の良さっていうところを紹介していきたいと思います。で、僕が今回使う例文にはですね、全部字幕のところにこの例文の番号を貼っておくので、皆さんぜひですね、この DUO3.0 で見返してみて、この例文はこんな感じで応用できるんだっていうことを見返してみてください。はい。では、今から始めようと思うんですけども、あらかじめ用意したスクリプトがこっちにあるので、今回はこっち見ながらプレゼンしますね。はい。では、いきます。Okay, so today I'd like to introduce DUO3.0 using DUO sentences. So this video contains tips for those who are eager to increase their English skills. The all passage I speak in this video are quoted from DUO3.0. So take it easy. I can show you that your English will be fine. So let go of your negative outlook on your English skill. Always maintain a positive attitude. So much for small talk. Let's get down to the business. So there are a number of factors encouraging you to use this book. So the one cannot emphasize too much the potential benefit of DUO. So strictly speaking, DUO differs somewhat from wordbook. It is classified as total English textbook. So it consists of vast number of sentences and sections. And for example, section 15 focuses on science. So how to use DUO? First of all, learn the sentences by heart. So if you memorize all sentences, you will possess a great capacity for overcoming any obstacle in English conversation. So I have a question. How do you memorize the sentences? How do you memorize it? I have a question to you. So you should think about that. So take your time. I know you need a couple of minutes to reflect on it. So the answer is read it aloud. And this is very important. Read it aloud. 音読ですね。音読がめちゃくちゃ重要。So it may seem trivial to you, but it's worth paying attention to. Speaking up is indispensable for a good memory. The more you speak up, the more your speaking skill goes up. So actually, I have a friend, he increased his English dramatically by reading it aloud. So before, he could hardly comprehend what native speaker was implying. And he was in a difficult situation when he spoke English with native speakers. He was no longer capable of coping with it. So I believe that he felt he was embarrassed. So needless to say, he was longing for English speaking improvement. And then he repeated speaking up English by himself over and over again. So because he repeated speaking up English too much, everybody thought he must be insane. After that, I was amazed to see that his English speaking skill came to so much. So I was moved by his graceful way of speaking. Although there is still plenty of room for improvement, but his English speaking was superior to other people in every respect. So he's very good. His English was improved. But when he gets drunk, he gets crude and offensive. So stay away from me, okay? So by the way, if you study DUO, you should use CD as well. 復習用 CD のことですね。So you have to commute all the way from the distant server. You must think of it. So my favorite pastime on the train is to listen to the DUO CD. So why don't you listen to the DUO CD on the train? So you should imitate my excellent method. So if you keep doing this, compared to the previous year, your English must be looking up in terms of speaking and listening. So did you understand the essence of DUO 3.0? So actually, DUO's author analyzed statistics in detail, and they say that if you study DUO, your TOEIC score will increase up to 780. But I think it is too low. If you can complete DUO perfectly, TOEIC score would increase up to 990. perfect score. So actually, an up-to-date edition of DUO will not come out because it is already perfect and there is no room for improvement. So how much is this? So just only $10 including tax. So you should buy it. So this book comes in handy, so I always keep it close at my hand. So this is the essence of DUO. So English has become something of a necessity and you can't do without one. And proper qualifications are required for many positions. English is a must. So I come to the conclusion that nothing is more urgent than studying English. So you gotta keep up the pace with it. Once you fall behind, it's hard to catch up. So you cannot escape from today's harsh realities. So you must adapt to them. You won't let me down, and I have a great faith in you. You can make it. So because DUO is very tough, so you must be exhausted. Let's take a break on the bed in that case. So were you impressed by my eloquent lectures? So let's call it a day, everybody, and I'm very starved. みたいな感じですね。どうでした？ちょっとね、今日のプレゼンっていうかスピーチはこっち見ながら、このスクリプトを見ながらやったんでね、あまり伝わらなかったかもしれないですけど、今回はですね、この DUO3.0 の例文を使って DUO3.0 そのものを紹介するということをやってみました。こんな感じで、この例文を学んですれば、それを応用して、日常生活のいろいろなことに、使えるということが分かったと思います。なので、本当にこの DUO3.0 の例文を暗記すると、もう英語力も爆上がりするので、もうぜひですね、皆さんこれ大変なんですけども、一緒にですね、この DUO3.0 の例文を学びということに取り組んでいきましょう。で、僕のチャンネルはですね、グローバルに関する情報は何でも発信しようと思っています。で、英語もそのグローバルな情報の一つなんで、これからも英語に関する情報はたくさん発信していきたいと思います。で、もし今回の動画が良かったら、いいねボタンと、あとチャンネル登録していただけると嬉しいです。今回の動画もご視聴いただいてありがとうございました。またよろしくお願いします。Let's call it a day. Everybody, I'm starved.